Hello everyone. Today I'm going to play couple games more. Just for the warm-up, let's start one game 3+2. Okay, opponent from Czech Republic. Okay, so we have got a French here. Okay, knight d2, knight f6. So this is the Tarrasch variation. Okay, I will take it. Okay, here bishop d6, knight here, and now I can play queen c7. I can castle. Let's castle here first. Bishop f4. Let's see what happens if I take and I go knight e4. This is the one of the main lines here. So I think this is gonna be fun because after this move there is a nice sacrifice. Rook takes f3. Knight g5. If both sides play correctly, there is a forced draw in 30 moves. Let's see, does my opponent know it? I mean, king h1 is the main move. Some people, they also play f4, but king h1 is stronger. Okay, my opponent goes f4. Okay, as I remember, it was knight h3. And I wanna bring my queen to the h4 square. I sacrificed a rook, but as you can see, white's king is completely exposed. King g2. Probably there's something wrong with this move. What's wrong? I don't remember, to be honest. What can I go? I mean, okay, queen h4 is probably the correct move, but what happens if I play e5? Does it help me? If that pawn queen g5, but if that pawn captures, you know what? I will start with this move. I think that later I can play that move anytime. I'm talking about the e5 here. I cannot take this pawn. Okay, what happens if I check? King goes here and I check. That would be a checkmate. But after this move, opponent can move knight to g3. And then, for example, I can take pawn at f4 with a check. Yeah, that should be fine. And later I think I can checkmate my opponent. I can also start with knight takes d4, but then bishop takes h7, king takes, queen takes here. You know what? I don't want to complicate it. Let's go here. Now opponent has to play knight g3. Opponent goes knight g3, I will take it here. After king h1, queen f3, and it's a checkmate. After this move, maybe also queen f3 wins. Okay, and I win. Okay, so that was a very quick game, but this is what happens if opponent doesn't really know how to play correctly. Okay, let's play against opponent from Poland. Okay, you know what? I will play maybe 3+2 until I get 2300. Okay, c5. After d5, I usually go d5, but after b5, it's a Benko's gambit. I do not like it that much. Let's start with knight f3. So that opening is called the English. Here and now I think d5 is fine. But there is still b5. Okay, I should have played knight c3. Now b5. What to do? Okay, I think I will take it. After a6 I can take it, or I can play b6. If I capture, bishop captures. Yeah, this is gonna be one of the main lines of the Benko. I can also play b6. The idea is that I give away a pawn, but that pawn is interrupting blacks in the attack. But you know what, I will take it. I haven't played it for a while, so knight takes. Okay, I'm surprised. Okay, knight c3. I know that the common plan for white is to go queen c2 and rook d1, but of course now it doesn't make much sense as there is knight b4. Bishop d2. Bishop d2 looks very tempting. Okay. That pawn is under attack, but 1 second. Let's imagine I go here. Discovered attack, queen goes somewhere, I will take it, bishop takes and I go bishop c3. Would it be good or not? If I go e4, bishop a6. Okay, you know what, I think I will pick a simple solution. I'm up, so I want to exchange pieces. Okay, exchange and then bishop c3. My queen protects pawn at the d5. Okay, I expect that opponent will take. I take with the pawn and opponent will go, for example, okay, opponent doesn't capture even. And now the question is, take it or do not capture or not to capture. Yeah, that bishop is not going anywhere, so maybe I can start with queen d2 or what? Or maybe knight d2. So my bishop is protecting that pawn. Knight c4 would be nice. Knight d2 looks quite promising. Okay, I forgot that this is a blitz, so I need to play slightly faster. I want to protect that pawn. Okay, opponent really wants to get it, that pawn here, but I think I go queen c2. Queen c2 captures, pawn captures, queen goes to b2. And so what? I will take it, pawn takes, rook takes b2. Okay. Is there any alternative for me? Queen b3. Okay, let's offer an exchange. Probably queen will go back and I will go back to c2. In case opponent captures, I take back with the pawn. Okay, knight is protecting here, bishop goes there. If I take it, or maybe a good idea is that move. And later I can play bishop f1 and exchange pieces. After bishop c2, I play bishop c4. Now, of course, I will take it with my king. Knight b5 probably. Okay. So what can I do? Yeah, let's exchange. I will exchange. And I will bring my king closer. Closer into the defense. After rook a2, I have got rook b1. I'm protecting that pawn. Okay, rook goes here, pawn is protected. After knight d4, king goes here. Of course, I'm defending a little bit, but as you can see, I'm up a pawn. So if I can somehow consolidate my position, I should have the advantage. Okay, I play here. I want to block, I want to stop that king from moving to the e5. So what happens right now? Maybe this move. That looks like a very tempting idea, e5. After knight d4, maybe even I can go b4, trying to undermine opponent's pawn. If opponent captures, knight's hanging. Where that knight can go? Knight f3, maybe rook f1. After knight takes h2, double check, and then I will try to capture. I'm gonna capture pawn at f7. Okay, king goes there. So where should I go? Maybe here, but then knight g4. After this move, knight g4 as well. Okay, I will take it here. Now I think I don't have a choice. If king, okay, I will take it here, and then now I'm gonna take a pawn at e7. I have got two pass pawns. One and second pass pawn is coming. How opponent is going to stop me? B2 d8. Okay, and I win. Okay, so okay. So as I promised you, I'm gonna play Blitz games until I reach 2300. So hopefully, I mean, couple games more left. I castle. Okay, I can go c5. It's gonna be more like a Tarrasch, or I can go b6. This is gonna be more like the Tartakover style. e3. Knight c6. Knight at c6 is more, it's slightly more active than knight at the d7 here. Okay, so what can I do? This is like a, I even don't know how to call it. Is it Tarrasch or is it Tartakover? Let me play. I will try to play, you know, actively. So I want to place my knight in the center. If knight captures, pawn captures, that knight's hanging. Okay, now I wanted to move my bishop to f6. Pawn captures, I take. Knight captures. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure does it work. I can also move there, but then gives me nothing. Or I can just bring my rook. I'm gonna, you know, support my pawn at the c5. Servus Kruci. Okay, so what? Knight takes, pawn takes, knight takes c3. Or maybe I will take it here first. Knight takes, bishop takes. Or I have got another idea. I will take it here. Pawn takes. No, I mean, my idea works if opponent captures, I take with the rook. And later I will try to pin that knight. No, I don't like it that much. Okay, you know what? I will pick a simple solution. I will take it c3. Opponent has got double pawns. And now I go here. I just want to bring my rook. You're not sure what to do. Activate your rook. I mean, activate, activate your pieces. So this is what am I going to do. I want to bring my rook. Maybe one day I can push my pawn forward because I have got strong center. So it would be really nice to push it forward. I know that opponent will try to stop me. Now this move takes, takes at g2 first. But opponent can also start with taking at the, okay, or you know what, let's have some fun. This is a blitz game. If opponent captures, I take it here. I think opponent cannot win the pawn. I will take it here first. I will take it here. And now if bishop captures, I take the rook. Rook takes and I have got that bishop. So opponent cannot take. I can always check. But let's exchange the rook first. And later I think I will go here and I will grab that pawn. If opponent is giving me a free pawn, why not to take it? This is the reason I wanted to capture g2. So you can see king is exposed. There might be some checks. And I think I can take that pawn. I would love to go d3. Okay, queen b7. Opponent is trying to take that pawn somehow. Maybe this move, and opponent captures, I go here. Yeah, I just don't believe, I just don't believe in my opponent's attack. Because, if queen captures to a7, I have got queen e2. I have got an extremely strong pass pawn. Rook c8. So opponent wants to checkmate me. So if I go h6, okay, let's play safe. But still my idea remains the same. After exchanges, queen takes a7, I check, king goes here, I play d3. How opponent is going to stop my pass pawn? Pass pawn is a very powerful thing in such a positions. Queen a8. Okay, quite smart move, but I think no, at least queen controls the diagonal, but I think I can go here. And what is my problem? I want to push it forward. Queen f3, I play d3. And later I have to consider, should I go d2? Because pawn at the d2 will be on the die square. So I need to make sure that that idea is going to work. Okay, opponent wants me to capture, so capture and capture that pawn. That pawn is too important, so I'm not gonna give it away. And I still have got a very simple idea. Push it forward as far as I can. Okay. Here. Okay. I'm gonna unpin my bishop. After queen e4, I have got f5. That pawn is quite safe. It's on the light square. Opponent cannot win this because opponent has got the light square bishop. I don't believe that king can come closer. This is the middle game, so now I need to find how to remove that bishop. Maybe this is the idea. You know, as you can see, bishop is stopping me, so I just want to remove it. Very simple solution. Now I take and I want to promote. I should have played maybe queen d5 first. Now I can play it here. Opponent, yeah, just need to find a way how can I execute. Because after this move, opponent goes here. This move and opponent goes king e2. Okay, I will bring my king closer. That's my idea. And now I have got a pretty nice check and the game is over because I can promote the pawn. As you can see, pass pawn is a great power. Okay, let's play another 3+2. Okay, opponent from Latvia. Okay, 2300. I go here. d5, so this is a Grünfeld defense. Knight b6, so opponent plays the main line. Okay, e3, so this is, I mean, one of the main lines with g3. Slightly more popular is rook e8 instead of e5. I think I can have to go there, and now e4 was the line. Bishop g4. My opponent later wants to go like this. Probably wants to go push the pawn forward. So what should I do? Yeah, there is one thing I don't like in the Grünfeld. It's that knight can go to c4. So I can always play b3. Or you know what, I will start with h3. I want to get rid of that piece there, protecting the pawn. Okay, knight wants to go to this square, so I will block it a little bit. Okay, now queen captures or pawn captures. Yeah, I think I want to keep my king safe, so queen captures. I told you that this is a very annoying move. Okay, and knight goes here. We have got opposite color bishops. This is one thing. What might be my plan? I have to find a way how can I push it forward. So maybe I will bring my rook. I will try to use my knight, I mean to one of those squares, and I will try to remove that piece out of the d6. But I have got an impression that position is quite equal because of those opposite color bishops. Yeah, opponent can play a6, now it stops knight b5 or rook c8. Rook c8. Later opponent will try to go f5 and e4. So what, knight b5 or knight e4. Knight has to take it back. Okay, I removed that knight, unfortunately only for a one move, so it's not enough. I think I don't have a choice, I have to go back. Knight d6, knight c4. I wish d6 move works. b5, at least pawns are on the light squares. I have got the light square bishop. Now maybe I can play rook c6. It removes the blockader from the d6 square. I mean, I wish I could go d6, it doesn't work. After this, maybe a3 first. So, okay, queen d4. But now I think I can go here and I can push it forward. Rook is the strongest behind the pawn. So this is the reason why I wanted to, if I have got a choice between keeping my rook from the side, like let's say at c6, rook would be at on the side, and behind I would rather be behind with my rook. This is like the next move. My pawn is on the light square. Or another funny idea, I can place my bishop at c8, and that rook will never move out, and my pawn will be, you know, forever safe. Rook d5. Okay, I think that improves my position. If I take it, rook takes. Okay, so should I go into the endgame or should I, because I go into the endgame when I'm up a pawn. Or should I go here? Okay, I like endgames. Okay, and now question. Exchange queens or not? Okay. I'm not 100% sure is that gonna be win, but yeah, let's have a try. Because those are opposite color bishops, so that makes that position very drawish. But opponent, I think, opponent offers me another pawn for free. Okay. Is there any problem with my microphone? Because I tried to fix it. Okay, after the game I will think. What can I do with that? The question is, if I take it, king goes there, I play here. I have got h4 and h5 move. So I think I can somehow do something with my bishop here. If I take, pawn takes. Or I just go here. I want to play h5. Remember that I have got two really nice pawns, passed pawns. Okay, I go here. I want to keep my pawn on the light squares. I have to stop it. Bishop b2. Okay, and if I go here, opponent goes there. Okay, now I don't have a choice, I have to play h5. And this is a very good question. Is it win or not? I really think that this is win. I really believe in this. I have to protect that pawn, and now I need... this is not a win. This is wrong corner. Didn't pay attention into that. But with the rook pawn, this is not win. Okay, I forgot that, you see, even if I win that bishop, this is unfortunately a draw, because you see I can take that pawn, but there's no way I can remove my king from the corner. So I completely forgot to check it. Okay, I will try to move it, but unfortunately this is a draw. You see, knight and the bishop, if king is in the corner, just I can do nothing with that. So okay, I think I will just make a draw. Okay, I think that was pretty nice endgame. Okay, but let me do something with my microphone first. 1 second. Okay, is it now better or not? If you can tell me. Okay, I hope that now it's hope now it's gonna be better. Okay, so I think that was an interesting game. Yeah, thanks Babrel Byte, thank you. Okay, I think I have to play another game, another 3+2. As I promised, I'm gonna play some games until I reach 2300. Okay, so next opponent. Okay, what a surprise. I think we just played. I really hope that now sound is better. Okay, at least now I know that what should I be careful about, because opponent goes d5. So opponent wants to play Grimfeld. Don't tell me that opponent goes e5. No, a5. What should I play? I think d5 was the move. After knight b4. I cannot go here. Yeah, my favorite opening. I like French. I like Catalan. I think those are like, Catalan with white and French with black. Those are my two favorite openings. Okay, and now knight d4, but I think my pawn is hanging. I even cannot go here because opponent will take it. I think I have to go e4. But I do not like knight here. I think I can later play a3. Later maybe bishop e3. f5. Pretty unusual idea. Of course, I see what opponent is trying to do, but the question, if I go here, opponent captures. I go knight g5. Knight takes d5. Yeah, unfortunately, I think it doesn't work. So what else can I do? e5 is not good. I don't want to take it because it develops opponent's bishop. Knight g5. I don't know why I like knight g5. Just a feeling, but you know, it threats to do something. Okay, let's play knight g5. If opponent captures, I think I will take back with the knight. Knight e6 I think doesn't work. Or maybe bishop takes here. I have got funny idea. Okay, bishop takes here. Funny idea of knight takes h7 and later queen goes to h5. Maybe I can try to do this. And if opponent cannot go bishop f5 because bishop takes f5 and then I go knight e6. Okay, can't I just take it? And knight e6, our opponent probably captures. I mean, there was a threat knight takes h7, so... But I think I can do that. At least I will get that bishop. And that bishop is extremely important for black for the defense. So later I will of course try to attack opponent's king. So what, queen d4? Maybe opponent wants to play e5. If I go here, queen takes d5. Okay, how can I solve that problem? Bishop f4, rook takes f4. Okay, I don't mind if rook captures f4. At least I'll be up on the material. I like to be up, so... Okay, opponent is afraid, so what, check? Or not to check? Now e5 does... okay. And if I go bishop h6, opponent goes e5. This is the move that my opponent prepares. So I'll bring the rook first. e6. What happens if I remove the defender? Rook goes back to f7. Okay, 30 seconds. I have to activate my rook somehow. Okay, let's bring my knight closer. I know I'm down a pawn, but I think I have got... I mean, I think I can call it an initiative. I tried to go here, I tried to go here. I cannot checkmate my opponent until queen is protecting that square. So I need to find a different way. How can I break through? And opponent is very low on time. So I need to put more pressure. Rook takes e6. Okay, at least I get a pawn. Because I take it here and the checkmate is hanging. But opponent will take my queen. Okay, but at least, you know, it's equal on the material. Cannot play bishop f4. Now the problem is that I do not see any clear plan. I know that, okay, my bishop should be stronger, but okay, I think I can get that pawn. I mean, bishop should be stronger than the rook. Okay, let's exchange, than the knight in this position. Let's make some exchanges. Okay, now I have to activate my king. I have got pawn majority on this side, so maybe here, and I want to play g4. I have to push it forward. I want to go f5. Okay, so maybe now this move, it's restricting the knight. Now I'm also restricting the knight. Okay, I wanna move my king towards the queen side, but okay, let's go. Because I want to create the pass pawn on the a file. Okay, if I go here, a6, okay. I think opponent cannot get my pawn. Okay, but now there is a good corner. Of course, I cannot lose my pawn. Okay, I will just move my king here. Okay, and I win. Okay, let's try to find another opponent. Okay, so we have got a rematch against the same opponent, knight f3. Okay, I have to change something. So now I'm gonna play maybe in the Slav defense. I go here, Slav defense, you know, way of playing c4. Let's just take it. How opponent is going to take it back? If I go b5, knight goes here. I don't know. Let's have a try. Knight e5, I play knight d5. Okay, as you can see, that opponent really likes to give away the pawn at the beginning. And of course, white has got some compensation. The question is it enough? So g6 or e6? Let's play e6. e6 looks more safe. Okay, I go here. I need to be very precise at the beginning. I want to block the diagonal. Hello, Bevot. I mean, Twitch Reschobar, if you want to, you can send me a challenge. If you know, if you will be lucky, you will play against me. Pawn goes here. if Twitch will, if chess.com will decide that you're a good match, so we can play the game. Because I will try to find another opponent. So, okay, now what should I do? At least that bishop is blocked. Okay, I want to keep my knight close to the king. Okay, a6, I'm protecting here. If I go there, takes, I will lose a pawn. So maybe another knight goes back. I want to get rid of that piece. Yeah, what am I going to do with my knight? Knight is quite poor. If I go here, oh, it doesn't make much sense. Maybe in the next move I can play c5. That move would help me a lot. Knight c5. If I take, pawn takes, queen c7. I know that my bishop will be blocked, but I have to simplify the position. I want to develop my knight, I want to bring my rook to the d file. And later, after some exchanges, I will try to start counterplay maybe here. You know, in case opponent goes b4, I can play. Of course, I see a checkmate threat. After e5, I go here. At least the diagonal is blocked. Opponent can play rook d6 and I cannot take it because pawn takes and queen is hanging and there is a checkmate. Queen e3. If I capture, no, I don't want to take it. I want to move my knight and maybe I want to exchange rooks. Where should I put my knight? Maybe white wants to bring the knight to e4 and later to d6. Can I stop it somehow? Maybe counterplay is the only way to stop it. Okay, opponent plays b4. Opponent is blocking me. I'm completely blocked. Maybe I have to prepare the f5 move. So knight is protecting e6. So if opponent captures en passant, I can capture with the bishop. That pass pawn would be a nice asset for the endgame. Because, you know, it's supported pass pawn on this side, far from the king. No, but opponent can anyway go there. So I didn't really block opponent from moving here. I want to go back because, you know, I know what do you think about my bishop at a8. Our opponent wants to capture that. I take. Okay, this is a good question. Why opponent wanted to give away such a beautiful knight from the d6? Now I have got a nice counter attack. And maybe even I can go here and promote. Opponent captures and later I take it back. But maybe I can keep that queen on the board. And I can go where? Here or Okay, let's sacrifice the queen. Yeah, because I was a little bit afraid that opponent can go here and go to a1. I don't want to bother with that. I see the way how can I get a piece, because I promote and later I take back bishop. And I'm up a piece. Okay, I have got 6 seconds. As you can see, I'm under a big pressure from my opponent. So it's not gonna be easy. That's great that I have got that 2 seconds increment. I don't know, I go here, I counter-attack. I counterplay. Queen e3. No, queen e3 doesn't even work. Here and checkmate. That's my idea. Only 3 seconds on the clock. And I win because of the checkmate. Okay. I think that was a pretty nice game. Okay, and now next opponent, 2300 from India. Okay. Knight c3. So as you can see, this is the Slav defense. e6 is called semi-Slav. Okay, bishop d6 is inaccuracy. Knight d7 should go first. Castling or not, I think I can start with this move first. I tried to go e5. This is the reason why bishop d6 was slightly inaccurate. I want to go back. Looks like my opponent mixed up some lines, because now I think I can go. Can't I go here? Or am I blind or what? No, I see, of course, the point. Opponent will go g5. But it completely opens the king. Pawn captures, I take back with the bishop. And I can get at least a pawn, and I still have got a very strong attack on the king, because black's king is completely exposed. Knight takes e5. If I take, takes, queen takes. 1 second, takes, bishop takes. Then what can I do? Okay, I think I have to take back material. Now I want to bring my queen closer. I also want to make a, put more pressure on the pinned piece. This is another idea that looks very strong to me. Queen d4. Where that queen is going to? Maybe queen wants to go to g4. But if I capture, bishop captures, I go rook d1, queen h4. Okay, so I have to find another way. If I can go here, this is one possibility. After this with queen g4. Takes. I do want to exchange queens. Or maybe just knight takes b5. No, but there has to be something more. Queen g4. Bishop h7. Oh, I think this is nice. I tried to capture, but if queen goes here, I go there. If knight takes, I take the queen. King g7, queen h6. After this move, I think bishop takes f6 as well, and I'm winning. So I knew that there is something. Okay, and my opponent resigns. Okay, so as I promised you at the beginning, I'm gonna play 3+2 until I'm 2300. Okay, so today I gained like 50 points. Okay, so for Blitz I have got a decent rating. Let's try to play against another. Let's try to find another opponent, but this time I'm gonna play 10 minutes. So I have got a little bit more time to think and to explain also. I don't remember what was my rating in I can see it's 20-85. Okay. So 10 minutes. Who wants to play 10 minutes? Okay. Let me resend it. I have to say that would be a very good day if I can also crest 2300 in 10 minutes. So probably, okay, I need to wait. To find an opponent. You see, I'm not gonna play Blitz. As I told you, I wanted to reach 2300, and this is enough. And now I'm gonna play a little bit longer. Let's play 10 minutes. If anybody wants to play, you can send me a challenge. But if chess.com will match us, then we can play. But okay, let's try to find. I have got the next opponent from Philippines, knight f3. Don't tell me that it's gonna be bishop f4 and another London opening. I mean, I want to play c5. I want to play it in a Tarrasch style. Okay, after c4, I think that after doesn't really matter what move opponent wants to play. I still want to play the Tarrasch, and I go here. As you can see, this is quite a popular line in the Tarrasch. It's e3, bishop goes there. Of course I can develop. I like Tarrasch because despite of having the isolated pawn, black gets a big activity. I know that there are like those ideas with this. So let's play a6. If opponent captures, I take back with the pawn. Opponent doesn't capture. So what? Maybe b5. Where that bishop can go. c4 or not c4. Okay, let's play c4. Later I want to play bishop d6. I want a castle. You can see I don't have the isolated pawn. I have got the backward pawn right now. And later I want to develop my pieces and I will try to attack probably the king. I have got a really nice pawn chain on the queen side, but if I go there, I castle, I play bishop g4. Later I can double my queen and my bishop maybe on the diagonal, and that might be a pretty nice threat. Okay, rook e1. Of course, it's very obvious what my opponent's trying to counterattack like this. So if I go there, e4 takes, knight takes, rook takes. This is the reason why I'll start with this move. So after e4, I can exchange everything and I can castle. Yeah, I don't need any problems with my king in the center. And now e4 doesn't look that good because I can exchange that powerful bishop for my knight. So I think that should be fine. Castling, bishop goes to g4. This is my next move. My next moves. b3. Okay, opponent can try to undermine me. I want to complete my development first. Okay, if I capture with this pawn, I give away the center. So this is the reason why I will capture, towards the center. By the way, there is a principle like this, that it's usually a good idea, it's better to capture towards the center. Maybe such a maneuver would be nice, because I can remove the defender and I would love to enter to the h2. h3. Okay, it's too early for me to capture, so I go back. Okay, but I go back. a3. I have got no, maybe opponent was afraid of knight b4. But okay, let's follow my idea. Opponent will be forced to play a move like g3, which opens the castle. So yeah, that really opens the castle, so I'm not afraid of this. I think I will play knight to e4. Maybe even I can sacrifice at g3. Scandinavian. I do not play Scandinavian, and I think it's it's a decent opening. It's not the best, but it's quite decent, I would say. But I think especially for sharp players, that might be quite good. Just a normal opening. Maybe not as good as French, my favorite opening, but it's quite decent. Okay. So what to do right now? Knight c5. My plan was to remove that piece, queen captures back, queen h2, king f1. And I'm pretty sure that my opponent thinks that king can escape. And maybe this is true. But the threat is hanging all the time, so maybe I will play here. So I try to capture, I capture at d4. If pawn captures, I enter, I check at h1. Yeah, maybe that idea would work. g3, okay. My opponent realized that there is something wrong with this, so now I put my knight here. You can see that rook is also supporting that. I think I tried also to capture at g3. Opponent cannot capture at e4 because rook takes, pawn takes and rook protects the pawn at e4, and knight at f3 is in trouble. But I really like position of my pieces. Every piece, okay, maybe except of rook from a8. This is maybe the only piece that is not involved yet into the attack, but remaining, 6 pieces are attacking, really strong. Okay, knight b7. So now, of course, I'm not gonna capture with my queen there. But is there anything wrong with this move? Okay, let me calculate. If I go here, I'm attacking here, opponent goes g4. Opponent goes g4. And then what? Okay, this is no longer blitz, so I have got more time to think, more time to calculate. Okay, so queen f6, g4, I think I have to retreat. I have got an attack, but I do not see anything clear. I cannot take it with the knight because my queen is hanging. If I capture with a queen, would be a little bit too much. Maybe this move. And I threat to do discovered attack at g3, and I threat to that pawn at h3. That looks quite promising. Okay, queen d7 looks even slightly better. Okay, there is also one funny idea more if I take it here. In case that knight takes, queen's hanging, and in case opponent captures here, I take back at f3, king goes somewhere, and I take back with the bishop, because 3 minor pieces are much stronger than the queen. So this is another nice idea that I see. But what happens if I take? Queen captures. Maybe then queen d7. Oh, you see, I don't wanna exchange my beautiful knight for such a poor bishop. Let me play it here. Here is the pressure. Also here might be the problem. Okay, I think I'm good. There is also such a threat, I think, in this position, discovered attack. But I can win, I mean, only a pawn. I say only because I expect to get a little bit more from this position. So this is the reason why I said only a pawn. What opponent has got 4 minutes. Okay, g4. So now I have got several lines to calculate. I mean, first line I have to check is this. Takes, queen takes, king f1. Then what? If I go there, king goes to e2. King goes to e2. Bishop takes, pawn takes, queen g4, king f1. The problem is that I do not see anything clear. I mean, my attack is strong, but I do not see any clear attack. I can also play c3, force the bishop to go back, but so what? So you know what? I think I will go back. I can later play h5. Bishop here also can be quite useful here. Okay, takes, king takes. Probably it doesn't work. Now discovered attack with that bishop. Bishop h2, king takes h2. I take at b7, but knight at b7 is so poor. Maybe I will use my rook. Knight c5, I will take it. Yeah, but it leads only into exchanges. So what else? Maybe pawn to c3. Bishop goes back to c1. But bishop goes back and that's it. Or another idea, if I go here, bishop b8, knight has to go somewhere, I play queen c7, I try to checkmate the opponent. Then pawn goes to f4. Okay, so maybe my queen d7 move wasn't that great. Maybe I should have captured at the d2. Now I regret it a little bit. Yes, probably that would be better. But okay, so let's try to create some problems. I don't have to win, you know, in 3 moves. If opponent captures, I will take it here. Knight is in trouble. After this move I will take it. And maybe queen e7 and I will get the pawn. Here. So if I take it here, knight c5. I have to take it like this, bishop g2. Okay, as I told you, I expected to get a little bit more from this. Because right now, okay, after this move there is f4. So let's start with this move, it stops it a little bit. And I want to go queen d6 and I want to do something on the diagonal. Very annoying move. But okay, let's go. If opponent captures at c6, I will have to take it back. Opponent is defending, so exchanges are good for the opponent. Okay, now I have to bring another rook into the open file. Because I think I cannot avoid exchanges, which unfortunately is quite bad for me, but f4, I will take it. Okay, but if you can tell me, our opponent wants to capture here and checkmate me. So I will take it here first, and I will take it here. My bishop protects my rook. I'm up a pawn. I have got 2 beautiful pass pawns on dc and a, and I think now I have got some threats. Okay, queen goes there. So what? Exchange. But opponent is unfortunately not forced to exchange. Opponent can go here. But then I can pin it. Here, here. Queen goes back to f5. And what, perpetual check or what? Yeah, perpetual check is something that scares me a little bit, so I will play it here. I want to stop that square, I want to block that square, and later I want to go queen b3. Because the perpetual check, I think, is the best chance for white to not to lose this game. Queen wants to enter. But if I take it, queen e8, I go here. My bishop protects that square. And I'm up 2. Okay, you can see, I think I'm win. Okay, here. Okay, it's not win yet, right? I need to be careful, but maybe just a simple solution is to offer an exchange. Yeah, because opponent can bring queen closer and might be a big problem, so I think that the easiest solution is just to exchange. Queen e4 check. Okay, opponent resigns, I win, but I have to say I expected a little bit, I thought that it's gonna be easier. Okay, opponent from Poland. Okay, so let's play, okay, g3, so it's gonna be king's Indian most probably, or if opponent goes c5, kind of Benoni, no, but looks like a king's Indian. Okay, I won a castle. Now black has got 4 different lines. 1, 2, 3, 4, c5. I can go d5, but I can also play knight c3. Knight goes to c6. Okay, so now a good line is d5, a good line is d takes c5. d5 is a very complicated line. I don't want to play, you know, I don't want to play anything, you know, complicated here. If I take it at the c5, it's very calm. So I will play another line, e3. It's a very rare line. My idea is later to play b3 and bishop b2. Okay, bishop goes to g4, of course. And now I think I have to play knight e2. I'm protecting that pawn at the d4. This is not a common line, but for those who wants to avoid close positions after d5, I think this is quite good. But the most important thing is to keep that pawn at the d4. This is why you need another second knight. So what, I think now I can go here. I'm not afraid of e4. I think I will just, you know, just move my knight to d2 and that pawn is under attack. If opponent captures, I take it back here with the pawn. Okay, maybe opponent wants to take. Now e4. I go knight d2. Okay, but I don't have a choice, I think. I have to take it like this, and after e4 I'll have to move my knight. But where can I go? I can go to d2, or I can go to e1 with the idea to go to this and to e3. You know, such a maneuver. e4. This is the only move that I'm afraid of, because after every other move I can play d5 or I can take it, so I think it's not a big problem. I have to admit that the more I look at the position, the more I like knight to e1 with the idea knight c2 and knight e3. Because after this move, I mean after knight d2, there is d5. But e3 is a perfect place for my knight. d5, okay, opponent can go d5. I go here, and my knight from e3 is going to attack that square, is going to protect c4, but also is going to attack the bishop at the g4. So So if I go here, opponent captures, I take back with the pawn, opponent captures. Okay, here I have to be careful. I don't want to lose material. So knight e3 doesn't work because my d4 pawn is hanging. But one second, if I play knight e3, opponent captures at c4, I take at g4 first. So that would work. If I go knight e3, opponent captures at e2, queen captures e2, opponent captures at c4, I capture back with the knight. Okay, I think I can do that. Because I take with the knight, knight takes d4, bishop takes d4, queen takes d4, rook d1, and in the end I have got a fork at the d6. I know that it sounds very complicated, but I think I see the line. Here, 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 here. Okay, I will take it back. Takes, knight takes d4, bishop takes d4, queen takes d4, rook d1, and then knight d6 in the end. I really hope I calculated that correctly, and opponent is going for that line. Knight takes d4 is bad for the opponent. Later, I want to bring my rook to d1. Maybe knight goes back to e3, and maybe I can push that pawn, the d pawn forward to d5 somehow. Okay, b5. Yeah, so I have to go back. I know that, but now opponent can capture the d4. In the worst case, I will capture pawn at the b5. Yes, in the worst case, I'll do that. Okay, rook d1 doesn't work. Okay, let's take it. Okay, it's equal on the material. I have got 2 against, pawn majority, 2 against 1 on the queen side. Now I also want to bring my rook to that square, maybe. Yeah, in general, I have to activate my pieces. As you can see, I mean, if that knight wouldn't be here, opponent can get 2 rooks for the queen. It's not good for me. Okay, this is not hanging because of that knight. I can play there, and I think I can exchange queens. But maybe I can go here. What opponent is planning to do? Opponent planning to go rook h5? Such a crazy rook lift. Also, opponent a7 is hanging. I think opponent cannot ignore that. I know that that pawn, is on the side, and right now it's not that relevant. But if later I'm able somehow to exchange pieces, I think that in the end game, 2 strong pass pawns on the side, that would make a huge difference. Okay, so what? Now I think I have to bring my rook, but which rook? Here, or another rook to c1? Or should I leave that rook to protecting that pawn? Or maybe directly rook to c1. Okay, let's do that. I think I do not mind to exchange 1 rook, especially that if opponent will bring the rook here, now that pawn is protected only by the knight. So opponent's knight will be blocked. I mean, we'll have to stay at the f6. I really do not believe that opponent can sacrifice rook for the knight. In my opinion, that would be a little bit too much. If you sacrifice material, there should be something very clear. Okay, but queen d3, opponent offers me an exchange. I mean, I can exchange, I can go here. No, it's I love to have such a problem that, you know, I really like both moves, because if I take it here, I'm just winning a pawn. In case I will take it here, pawn takes, I go rook d1, I think I can win that pawn. Because, okay, 1 second, what would be better for me? No, but opponent can play rook d8, I'm not sure am I winning the pawn. So I will take it here first. Okay, bishop h6. But my queen is protecting that. If I go here, here. Is it such a big problem for me? So what, rook d1, here. Bishop f1, or I can start with bishop f1 first. Or if I want to be aggressive, I can go, no, I will start with this move. And later maybe queen to c7. Rook on the 7th rank is always a good idea. You can see I tried to do this, my queen protects here, and I'm also protecting a2. My queen at a7 is very strong. Okay, bishop takes. Ah, okay, in case I capture with a queen, opponent captures. Okay, but opponent captures at a2. Okay, I didn't expect that. I have to take it like this here. Am I losing this pawn? Okay, I have to admit that I completely ignored such a line. But let's say I play here. And now what happens if I push it forward? Takes, queen, king takes, rook b8. a5, rook b3, a6. No, I cannot do that on time. So maybe bishop should go somewhere to b5. Bishop, you know, position is open, so my bishop should be stronger than the knight. And can I go here? Rook c2, king. Okay, I have to push my pawn forward. Yeah, I have to admit I didn't see that knight can go to d5. Now I don't have a choice. Of course I see that I'm gonna lose that pawn, but I don't mind. I think that that pawn is more important. Okay, so I'm pushing it forward. After this move, knight goes to e3, I go king e1. But knight at e3 doesn't look good. So I'll play it here. I want my opponent to go there. Okay, don't tell me that it's a draw. don't tell me that opponent can make a perpetual check to me. Ah, okay, here. If I go there, here. There is a checkmate threat. Okay, I should have. Okay, I don't have a choice. I should have calculated better, because now there is a checkmate threat. This is a checkmate threat. King d1 was a terrible move. Okay, but what can I do? Okay, I don't have a choice. I have to play like this. I have to promote that pawn somehow. I don't want to go here because opponent will just take it. Okay, what opponent is planning to do? Opponent wants to take material here. Okay, I check. That move doesn't make much sense. If I push it forward, rook takes. I push it forward. If I go there, rook takes g3. Okay, I have got nothing to lose. I have to push forward my pawn. Bishop d5 or bishop e6. Bishop d5, rook d3. Or should I go back? Let's maybe go back. I wanted to go to d2, so now that was a misclick. Pretty bad time for a misclick. I want to remove that rook from, because it's behind that pawn. So what, rook e7 or... Okay, I can take that pawn. That's great. I mean, pawn takes. I think I take a king. I play king c4. No, I don't want to do that. Not immediate. Not right now. Maybe. So what else can I do? Maybe I should activate my king. You see, I'm blocking that rook. King d6, rook c8. Okay, I think I can take the rook, but the question is, can opponent play f3? I mean, the question is, can I stop it? Opponent goes there, e2, might be a problem. So is there a better way? How can I stop those? Because those pawns are quite dangerous. Or maybe if I go here, rook e8, takes, e2, promotion, and then discovered attack, but I think it doesn't work. Okay, this is best that I see. And f3. No, knight f6 even. Now the question is, can I stop those pawns or not? check, and I go rook e8 and I stop it. Okay, I go rook e8, yes. I can stop those pawns. Okay, I have to say I win this game, but I have to say that it was a little bit crazy. Yeah, that's the point, but I think I reached my goal. I told you that I want to reach 2300 on Blitz games, on the Blitz rating, and now I reached 2300 on 10 minutes. So I think that for today that's gonna be it. But you know, in the end, I just want to tell you two things more. First of all, the next stream will be probably on Friday around the same time. It's gonna be like, you know, around 12 Central Europe time. This is first thing. And second thing, at the bottom of the screen you can see the website www.mattbobula.com. I really want to recommend you to visit that website if you want to improve your chess, because then you can sign up for the free course, the 10-week course to improve your chess, and it's absolutely free. And every week you will get one lesson, you know, topics like, you know, tactics, how to avoid blunders, how to create a plan, how to evaluate the position, how to manage your time. So every week you will get one useful lesson. So you can sign up. You can sign up there. I think also. No, it's not. Okay. Also, I send the link on the chat, so you can sign up there. And yeah, that's the thing. Thank you very much for watching, and see you next time. Bye.